Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I'm filming my August favorites, which is really crazy. I feel like August felt very long but also very quick at the same time, which is very hard to comprehend. But we're moving into September and I have some of my favorites here that I want to share with you. We do have 2 fails of the month as well, so I'm going to be sharing that. So with that being said, I'm always excited to share with you my favorites, so let's go ahead and hop into the video. Before I mention my first favorite of the month, I thought I would talk about my earrings because I probably will get a couple questions on them. These are from a brand called Lovisa. So I think they are an Australian brand, but they do have like a physical store here in New Zealand. I'll leave it linked down below, and I usually do link or at least write where I got my things from. Like whatever I'm wearing, I usually will write what's on me. So like if it's my contacts, my hair accessories, I usually do link them if I can. But yeah, I will leave that down below for you guys because these are really cute. Hopefully it's still available. It should be because I got them pretty recently. And then also for my makeup look, this is inspired by Lisa from Blackpink. She's having her solo debut very soon, and this is inspired by her teaser photo. And I actually did film this on my TikTok, so I'll leave my TikTok down below where you can find a tutorial for this if you would like. It's really simple, but I'll leave it down below anyway. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into my first favorite, which is from Mecca Max. This is their off-duty blur stick. And I initially got this because I thought it was one of those products where when you have your whole face on and throughout the day you take the stick and you apply it, and it will take away the oil. I think I saw one on TikTok, I think it was from Revlon. It's been going quite viral on TikTok, and I thought this would be a good option that's cruelty free. For that purpose, it does not work. If you were to apply this on top of your makeup, it will literally just take off your makeup. I tried it and there was like, you could see my skin underneath. So that didn't work, but the texture of this is very like, I mean, it's a blur stick, so it feels very blurry, that really silicone type of texture. So I just use this as a primer, and I go in with my 2 normal primers. So at this point, guys, I'm using 3 primers. Like, who am I? Before, I would never use a primer because I felt like it didn't make a difference, but now I'm using like 3 primers, which is really unnecessary, but you know, I just want to use up my products. So I first go in with my Hemish Glow Base, and then I go in with my e.l.f. Putty Primer, and then I'll go in with this as the last step. And I like to apply it right at my pores or just in my T-zone area, and I'll actually apply it going up so that way it can go into my pores, and then I'll use my finger like this into a hook and I'll really press it in. I saw a hack again on TikTok. Honestly guys, I'm addicted to TikTok. Like, I'm not even saying that jokingly. Like, I'm actually addicted to my phone, and I really need to fix that because it is really getting in the way of my life, my screen time. I don't even want to speak about my screen time. But anyway, I saw a hack on TikTok and it was talking about the putty primer, and I tried it, but it didn't work on me. Like, you still could see the pores, but I did take that trick and just apply it like this so that way it can really seep in and smooth out your skin. And I have been really loving this product for that. And this was about 20 New Zealand dollars, so it's pretty affordable considering how much product you get in here. I mean, you don't get a lot, but like, it is in a stick form, so it will last you a fairly long time. And I've been really liking that. I feel like my skin looks, you know, a little smoother. I mean, we're all human, we all have texture. I'm not trying to hide that, but it does help with a bit of texture and pores, you know? My next 2 favorites come from M Cosmetics. I recently did a review on their So Soft collection along with their Moonbeam highlighter. I'll leave that in the cards up here if you'd like to check that out. But the first favorite is their So Soft bronzer stick, and I have mine in the shade Terra, and I have been using this a lot. For someone that doesn't like stick products or cream products, I've been using a lot of cream and stick products a lot recently. I've been liking more of like a natural bronzer look. I've been thinking about taking out bronzer out of my makeup routine completely, but I think it's just a habit that's in me that it's hard to get rid of. But I've been thinking about it because I don't know, I feel like just having only blush is already flattering enough. I don't really know if I need bronzer because sometimes it can look muddy, but with this, it's very natural looking. Like, you can make it natural looking. You can make it a little bit more intense if you want to, but I just really like how it looks on my skin. I also like the color. It's not as warm as my other bronzers that I have in my collection, so it's a nice change, and I think it looks a little bit more natural than like a very warm bronzer, which, you know, I still do love. I love the formulation. It's very easy and creamy to blend out. You might notice that I'm not mentioning the blush stick in this video. I do like this and I have been using it, but I feel like it just fades away fairly quickly compared to like other blushes that I have. So I do like it, but it's not like my favorite, so I'm not going to mention that. Just mentioning the bronzer and then also the Moonbeam cushion. This cushion is so pretty. It is the highlighter I'm wearing today. On my cheeks though, I'm going to be mentioning a blush next, which does have like a satin finish. So over here in this area is probably from the blush, but everything you see up here is from this highlight, and on my nose and the corners on my chin is this highlight, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. If you don't like a really intense highlighter, then I think you would really love this because it just looks like you really are glowing from within. It looks like the sun is just like laying gently on you. It looks unreal. I feel like it's the most perfect highlighter. It makes you look so good. I haven't tried this on bare skin, but I can only imagine on bare skin this would look so amazing as well. I'm just a really big fan of like cushion anything. I mean, the two products in my fails is cushion products, but generally from what I have used so far, I don't know, cushion just is really intriguing to me, and I feel like it's a makeup item that I feel like we need to see more in the Western market. And the blush that I wanted to mention is from Too Faced. It's their Love Flush blush in the shade California Love, and I mentioned this in one of my purchase or passes video that I did pick this up. This is reformulated. I do have one of their older shades in I Will Always Love You, and personally I don't really see too much of a difference in the formulation. I mean, the shades are very different, so that does, you know, have a part in that. This shade California Love, I do have to build up a lot more, but it is a very nude color. The finish, it does still have that sheen there where you don't really need to go in with a further highlight if you don't want to. I feel like it's quite similar. Like, I don't know, personally I don't really see too much of a difference. I still love the finish of both, and I've been really loving California Love because I think in my collection this is a little different. It's more nude, it's a little more subtle. I feel like a lot of my blushes are very intense, like very bright in your face, over flushed, which I do love, but it's a nice change to have something that's a little bit more subtle, more nude, and not too overpowering. So for looks like this, you know, where it's a little more intense, this is a blush that goes perfectly with it. So I've been loving this. And now we're on to my last makeup favorite actually. I don't know why I have so little. I feel like recently I've been trying out so much new makeup, but I don't have that much to share, which is odd. But anyway, my last makeup favorite is from ColourPop. This is their Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stains. I'm wearing one right now. I'm wearing the shade Big Apple, which surprisingly I have been wearing a lot. I feel like I've been doing a lot of red makeup looks, that this one has been coming in handy. I also wore this as like a gradient lip as well in my ColourPop Ice Cream Bites video, which I'll leave up here because I love the look that I did in that video. But yeah, Big Apple surprisingly is one that I've been wearing a lot. It's the one I'm wearing today on top of like a red lip liner. But the ones that I keep in my top drawer are these three shades here. I would say the one that I wear the most is probably Twice Shy and First Bite. And then I also love Sugar Snap, which I keep in my top drawer. I have been loving these. I just love how vibrant they are, and I love how they stain my lips because my lips are usually very dull, and once a lip color leaves my lips, I look unwell. So when it stains my lips, I feel like I'm just looking a little bit more fresh all the time. So I've been really enjoying these, and I've been loving them. Now let's move into more lifestyle favorites. I do have some hair accessories that I do want to share and shout out. So I got these little hair bow clips from a subscriber. They sent these to my PO box, which is so kind of them. So they are two college girls, and they have this little small business where they create these cute little bows. I wore these in my ColourPop ice cream bites video, which I love the look that I wore in that, and I feel like these bows really just completed it. And they have a few different designs, different colors. I will leave their Etsy shop and also their Instagram down below. If you're interested in them, I would highly recommend. I think they are just so cute. But thank you so much for sending these over my way. They are so cute. They also sent me another one. They sent me this one, which is so cute as well. I love this one, but I've only worn the pink ones so far, but this one is really pretty as well. These are, I believe these are handmade as well, so there's a lot of love that goes into these, and it's just so pretty. My aesthetic completely. Also this month I do not have a journal update. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just been a busy month, and I feel like I'm going through a phase where I'm not really motivated to journal, but I do believe it is a phase, and I do believe that I will get back into it eventually, just not right now. So I'm so sorry I don't have a journal update. It makes me so happy that some of you guys are interested in my journal updates because I'm not the best with it, and it makes me like, oh, you guys actually care. So thank you so much. But I did want to share this notebook that I currently got. So I got this from YesStyle, and first off, the color, just love the color. I first got this like to-do list pad. YesStyle actually sent me another color last year, and I really loved it. I found it so helpful, and I just think it's so cute, but I got it in a different color, and I was looking at some of their other products, and I saw that they had this like weekly planner. It's only for 6 months, and I do like how it has the spiral band, so it's much easier to open out like this. But essentially you can make this into a bullet journal. It is just lined up blankly, and then you can add in whatever you want, and I'm actually gonna start this coming week. So today is Saturday when I'm filming, so I'm gonna start on Monday, and I can show you guys that if you will like. I feel a little bit more motivated to do this because it's more like bullet journaling and more productive, but I'll leave some photos of what this brand has done with it so you can get an idea of what you can do with it. But I just really love the aesthetic, and the quality is really nice. It did get a little bit bent in shipping, but that's okay. So my last two favorites are a little random, but they are phone games, and I have been obsessed with them. I have not stopped playing. So the first one is called Pop Town, and it's sort of like Disney's version of Candy Crush, but it's way better. So if you guys watch KL here on YouTube, I have been watching her for years, and she actually mentioned this game, and I downloaded it right away, and I haven't stopped playing. Like, I'm on level 181, so if that doesn't tell you how addictive I've been to this game. And what I love about this game is that every level is very different. They have different ways to finish the level. Like Candy Crush, I feel like can be quite repetitive, but with this Pop Town, like, you don't get bored, and it's really cute as well. So if you love Disney, I think you would really love this game, and it's really addicting. So if you're bored, you just want a game to pass time, this is a really great game. The next game is called June's Journey, which I've seen some YouTubers be sponsored by this app or by the app's company. This is not sponsored, but you know, if whoever made this app wants to sponsor, my email is in my description box. But I genuinely have been loving this game a lot. It is a mystery game where you're like solving a crime, but you go to like these locations and you gotta find, it's like Where's Wally, but you're finding different things, and there's like a timer, and then you build your own like little land, and it's really fun. It's really pretty as well. I love how it's laid out. Yeah, and I just been really loving this. So these two games, I would spend like maybe a couple hours a day playing, which is so bad. I'm still getting my work done though. Still getting my work done. But these have been a really great like game just to play instead of like, I don't know, I feel like it's better to play play games than be on social media sometimes. So it's nice to like go and play these games than rather like scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through TikTok, which I still do a lot, but I guess it's a little less since I'm playing these games. But that does pretty much conclude all of my favorites. I'll quickly just talk about the 2 failed products that I tried in the past month, and these are from Kaja. So I also did a whole review on the products that I got from Kaja. I'll leave that up here for you guys. But the beachy stamp and the cheeky stamp, so the bronzer and the blush, was just a little disappointing. And like I said, I really love the whole cushion idea, and these essentially are cushion blush and then cushion bronzer, but I think the stamp is just not practical and it doesn't really blend out well enough. And even though if you use your sponge, yeah, it does blend out better, but I just don't think it blends out as nicely as some other cream products I've used. The blush does have a little bit of glitter in there, and I don't know, I was just a little bit disappointed. They're not like the worst thing ever, like you definitely can make it work, but when I wear these, I'm not really feeling my best. So with that being said, these would have to be my failed products. However, I do like their little bento eyeshadows. That was great. And then also the lip products that I got from them, also really like as well. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much going to conclude today's video. Those were my favorites and my fails for the month of August. I would love to know some of yours in the comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, if you could give the video a thumbs up for me, I would appreciate it so much. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and catch you guys in my next video. Bye!